Hi everyone, my name is Shay Walsh and I'm the Managing Director of BT here in Ireland, and we're absolutely thrilled to have once again reached the finals of the Customer Centricity World Series. It's an absolute honour to be here. So BT Ireland, in a nutshell, what do we do? Well, we have 650 employees here in the Republic of Ireland, and we serve our customers both at a global, a domestic and a wholesale level. We're very, very focused on our customers. Our purpose is to connect for good. And our strategic intent is to make sure that customers are at the centre of everything we do. Now, whether that's from our employees, from health and wellbeing programs, right through to digital transformation, we try to innovate using the voice of our customers. So it's an extremely important component to what we do, and we're very proud of the results that we've achieved over the last year. Now, I'll let my colleagues talk you through those initiatives, but for the moment I want to wish everybody the very best of luck in today's awards. Bye bye.
Shay, firstly, can I say thanks a million for inviting us here to BT Ireland's headquarters in Dublin. And first and foremost, I'd love to congratulate you and the team of BT Ireland for being the first organisation in the world to be certified 5 years in a row as a healthy place to work. That is a wonderful achievement. What are your own initial thoughts?
Just my overall sense of pride in the achievement. You know, it's been a long journey. 2 of those years were obviously during COVID as well. And it's progressed every year, so you know, I feel that it's a collective sense of pride, not just the pride of the leaders in the organisation, but it's down to everybody's collective efforts to improve, using the feedback to improve the organisation that we all work in. So really proud.
I'm just interested. You say the pandemic years. Did you feel, because you had done this ahead of the pandemic, that maybe you were one step ahead of most organisations? Because a lot of organisations only just when the pandemic hit suddenly made health and well-being a number one priority. But
yeah, it's interesting. You know, that was certainly an element. We actually probably thought when during COVID, we probably thought the health of the organisation would reduce. Actually, it improved because people saw that we were authentic in actually taking this seriously. So when the pandemic hit, the first thing we were concerned about was people's health and well-being, and therefore immediately allowed everybody to work from home, and obviously our technology underpinned that. But that was a really important element to emphasising that, you know, we were going to walk the talk, not just simply talk about the healthy place to work. It really came home.
So, sort of CEOs, leadership, you know, it's probably something that's come across to me more than a lot of things in the last 5 years, is the importance of leadership in terms of this. So there's 2 statements in the question set that we run. One is that senior leaders care about the health and well-being of the people in the organisation, and the other one is that they're role models for healthy behaviours. So just looking at both of those, what are your thoughts on those?
I think people look to the leaders to see what their behaviours, and are their behaviours consistent with what they're asking others to do. And if they're showing a consistency between what they're saying is important to them and how they're demonstrating it themselves, that is noted. And if there's a disconnect, people think that, you know what, these are just words. When they see the leaders walking the talk and talking about it often and frequently and with authenticity, people do. The cynicism, because people can be cynical. They're going, well, you know, these are all the right words and in the right phrases, but do they actually believe in it? Do they actually talk, put these things in action? I think when, you know, what is integrity? Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching. And if people see that consistency of the leaders, not just me, but my management team, doing those things, getting involved in those activities, talking about a healthy place to work as important to us as a leadership team, then people actually do go, do you know what, there is, you know, there's momentum behind this, there's sincerity behind it. You know, the colour and the cuffs match, you know, to mix metaphors, but yeah.
for organisations who are maybe kind of toying with the idea of actually going on the journey to become a healthy place to work, what advice would you give them?
The first thing is, because it measures it, then you can manage it. Then you can look at the comments, really give you a good flavour, but also the data analysis that comes out of it. So I'd encourage anybody who wants to take, you know, the health of their employees seriously, and if they're really serious about it, to you know, strongly consider doing it, and don't just do it once. Try and use it to improve for the next year. You know, only good things can come out of it, you know, because you will get some great, if nothing else, you get great insight into a different angle and a different insight to your employees, and the richness of the data that comes out of it, acted upon, will improve your business 100%. You know, it has improved our business. And by any measure, whether that's customer satisfaction, whether that's just the profit of the organisation, whether it's the actual healthy place to work score itself, it improves your business. So do it.
Well, I have to say, authentic leadership is really important, and you have shown that, honestly, and I'm not just saying that. Every time I talk to you, you're very passionate about the subject, and I think it cascades through the organisation. People understand that and they know that. So thanks a million for taking a chance on us at the start, by the way, and continued success into the future, and keep up the good work, all right?
Thanks very much, John.
Cheers.
Thank you.
So right throughout the year, we have a raft of activities. Already in January, we have delivered the BT Young Scientist and Technology exhibition here in Ireland, one of the longest running European STEM exhibitions, and 150 BT volunteers help deliver that exhibition, which gets huge national coverage and is something we're very, very proud of. It's our 24th year in running that particular exhibition. We have a number of volunteering and fundraising activities throughout the year. So one of the big ones would be BT Activity Day, which will take place in June. Last year we had over 160 volunteers take part, raising funds for Bumbulance and for Determined. And that's always a great day, people getting out and having a bit of a fitness challenge. We also have the BT Shop for Change in support of the Irish Cancer Society, and again that will be probably ran in October, with again probably upwards of 200 people taking part. Last year's campaign raised 45,000 for the Irish Cancer Society, and that's something that we were hugely proud of being involved in as well. Then we have our big kickoff, as you can see maybe from one of the photos there, which took place in UCD. That'll take place in another venue in Dublin in May. That usually sees attendance from over 400 staff. I will share some staff testimonials following this video. But two of the responses to Healthy Place to Work, which I think speak for themselves, are the scores that we've gotten against All Things Considered. I would say this is a healthy place to work, which scored at 83%. And our leadership as a responsible business, including our commitment to BT Young Scientist, fundraising, volunteering, diversity, inclusion, make me proud to work for BT Ireland, scored at 85%. I'm also going to share a video with you from one of our employees, Gavin van der Linde, who lost his leg to cancer. So I'll let Gavin speak for himself.
BT were great, I must say. Right from the beginning, through all my surgeries, obviously they were big surgeries, so I would have had time off, because you've got other things to worry about, bigger things, and you don't really want to worry about a job. So I must say BT were fantastic, and all my managers supported me. When I came back in the office, it was welcome back and back to normal. So it's not high enough praise I can give BT, really. They were fantastic.